Alrighty then, this is R30hedron, and we're back with FTL. Actually, hasn't been that long since the last playthrough, but we're going to go to a different ship this time. We're going to use the NG Cruiser, and it is a relies heavily on drones and ions. Also, is our first opportunity to say hello to the NG. They are. I consider them robots. They might be androids, for all I know, but they have double the repair speed, but they absolutely suck at combat. And of course, we got one common and uninteresting human. So we are going to... So here is what the cruiser looks like. Looks nice, even though it does look kind of hastily put together. It's also named the Torus. We're going to continue on easy mode. I'm still a bit of a wuss. So, again, same story as last time, except we've got a drone. So let's go ahead and choose where our crew members end up. So we got Maloney, Kremity, and Tilek. Very unique names, by the way. So let's put you into the shields and you into the weaponry. And we'll send you into be our pilots. Sounds good by me. Let's swap the positions of the two NGs, shall we? Alright, so this ship plays a lot more differently than the Kestrel because the drone's going to be basically doing all the work in this case. We got some nebulae down here, so let's head there to start with, and of course it's a sun. Alright, well, in this case, here's how we're going to do this. This is going to be the only time I ever activate the auto-fire. If I attack this, it'll damage the shields first. Well, damage being ion is a bit of a relative term. But then, as the shield is disabled, it'll then get the weapons the next shot. It's fast enough that the shields aren't going to regenerate between blasts. Meanwhile, we're also going to power up the anti-ship drone, which will do its job. And as you can see, with the shields down, this little drone can do his work. And of course, there's going to be a solar flare in more than one location. Right. Let's just vent the entire ship out to space. Why don't we? Alright, let's get that FTL drive spooled. Need to get out of this. Away from the starship. Not starship. We're the starship. Alright. Close, open. Just purge the O2. And let's get the hell out of here. To a nebulae! Small station nearby. A shudder of shots ringing through the ship. Can't be sure without sensors. And there's people on the ship. Okay, do we know what we do about that? Everybody to the medbay. Oh, the medbay's broken. Right. Just vent everything. Better yet. Just vent everything except for the cockpit and the medibay. Bring them here, and hopefully we'll have it repaired by the time. Yes, we do! Okay, crisis averted. Yes, I know the O2's low. Take a look. Oh, and he got the cockpit, too. You can tell I'm pleased. Are they using their eyeballs or something? Alright, well, everyone's dead. You start repairing that. Okay, Maloney, you go back there. Crimity back to shields. I think the O2 is recirculated, so let's head off to here and then back into the nebula. Good sir, it seems like you're having trouble with the rebels. I'd like to help you, but I can't afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. It's mercenary, so we can either hire him to delay the rebels, we could scout the sector, or we can fight them, or we have no need of his services. Personally, I need scrap. So, sorry buddy, you get to be you get to be turned into, power off the medibay and power on the anti-ship drone. Sorry buddy, you get to turn into space scrap, which I shall use. Can't do anything, sorry. Hold down his weapons. Now, the disadvantage with the drone is that drones don't know where to shoot. Ever. It's a bit of a flaw with them, to be honest, but then again, they are doing the work for me. I don't have to worry as much in some cases. This is an interesting style of gameplay. Don't know how I like it yet. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap. Well done. And oh, distress call. I want to go back to the nebula. I'm not going to end up getting dead-ended, but odds are pretty good that I'm not going to reach that distress call in time. So I get to evade the nebulae for now. Stress beacon near a small asteroid belt. Find a ship with pirate markings, partially crushed between the two large rocks. Must have been illegally mining the belt. Well, destroy and loot the ship. There we go. They're pirates. They get their just desserts. For the time being, at least. We'll see if I agree with my previous idea. Drone parts are scrap. I need the drones. Apologies. Just gonna jump through the different sectors. Two ships. The pursuer's a pirate. Aid the civilian. It's a Zoltan ship without the Zoltan shields. Surprising, but they also have an anti-ship drone. Power up the anti-ship drone and aim for... This is why I need an extra ship, because I need to hold that missile down. I need to kill the ship as fast as possible, otherwise I'm going to end up having issues. Brace! It's out of sync. There we go, we got it back into sync. I like to think that I know I'm doing what I'm doing. Brace! Alright, go fix the engines. Science vessel, so got a couple of extra scrap. Alright. I need to get another weapon. See what the store has to offer. Not much. What do they have that I would like? Let me quickly check. Ah, forgot about this. Engi Medibot Dispersal floods the ship with Engi Nano Medbots, healing the crew whenever they are outside of the medbay. Makes it so as long as the medbay is powered, you don't have to really worry about even moving the crew to the medbay in most cases. First things first, hull is at where I like it to be, at the 24 mark. I do need a bit more of that, and a bit more of that. Crew teleporter on an Engi cruiser tends to be worthless. Cloaking will be useful, but I don't have enough scrap for it. Ion field tends to be worthless, I feel. Scrap recovery arm, useful this early in the sector. But I don't usually think it's going to be, particularly this early in the game, it probably would have been absolutely vital. But I think I've just made the mistake in buying one too many drones. Drone recovery arm, however, will be useful without a doubt, because this ship, drones, are its lifeblood. It has 3 spell slots for a drone, different drones, and as such, it's probably one of the most useful craft. With drones, at least. So, non-destroyed drones, retrieved after jumping, allowing the parts to be reused. There might be a little bit of a cheaterous way to use this, perhaps, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Alright, so we got the exit there, which is fairly early in the sector, I would feel, so I need to do some jumping before we reach that point. A pirate ship! Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free. So we can either draw straws. No. Alright, Ion blasts the weaponry. He might actually be able to damage us, which concerns me. What I need to do is I need to plan the launching of the drone a little bit better. I'm also getting some interesting lag. I thought that was mitigated. I did increase the quality of the video, so... Just trying to get the timing right. There we go. I have to help the drone in this case. Slightly annoying. We surrender! Take one of our slaves as tribute! Well, sure, I could take it. A mantis. Ooh. Most intriguing. You are going to be our weapons expert, and Maloney, you're going to ship over to engines. Because frankly, this guy's probably going to be a little bit more useful closer to the medibay anyways. Not bad! We got another crew member. Let's go ahead... don't quite have enough. I do want to upgrade that, at least. Another distress call. Might as well head to that. Coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Sensors are picking up a single life form. Recently attacked. Lone survivor. Well, feel free to join our crew, buddy. Charlie! We're gonna get a lot of you. Alright, Charlie. You get to go engines then. Got ourselves a crew member that'll be solely for blasting people to smithereens. Even though that's not quite what I like to do. Let's bring the scrap back down a little bit. We're gonna cut this close again. I always seem to misjudge where the Rebel fleet's gonna be. Attack the pirate. Now we can see inside the ship. We got a mantis. His name's Lagarde, and we got a Brock. His name's Dorlac. Lagarde, Dorlac, you're dead. I missed. Oh! Blasted, I missed. Brace. Oh. Apparently, got that disabled. Dang it. There we go, got into the shields. Takes me a while to get the timings right. If they don't want to fight, well, I thought about that earlier. Alright, we give up, we're terrible at this power. Go away. You're gonna die anyways at about 2 blasts. Pick through the remains. We appreciate what you've done, but there'll be another ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry we can't give you more. Let's go ahead and upgrade the power a little bit more so that we can have full power to the medbay at all times. Because I would like to use that, whatchamadoozit, the medibay. We just barely made it to the exit without any problems. I need to work at my timing. Fuel for drone parts. Yeah, seems fine to me. Alright. So, got Nebula, more Zoltans. This entire map looks like a Christmas tree. With all the green and red and purple. Not that that really means Christmas tree, anyways. I feel Zoltan-y. We'll go there. We don't like Nebula, and we're in a Nebula. Alright, well, so much for that. Well, that's a dead end if I've ever seen one. So we can either go the long way around and then do some sort of loopy thing. Oh, that is a dead end. Note to self, do not take that path, whatever happens. So that means that this is pretty much going to be our only course of action. We got 3 routes. This route's a complete dead end. So let's go down to this part of the nebula. It'll be a little bit faster in a way. Ah, bloody. Right. There we go. Got the timing right for once. Brace! Hold down to 75%, Captain. Drone, attack something other than their weapons. They're down. Hands free. In a way. Alright. Let's just continue through this sector. It's gonna be a quiet one, I think. Oh, yeah, it is beautiful here, but... Score! Got a little bit of scrap, might be able to salvage something. A pike beam! Oh, I want a pike beam! Oh, that's depressing. Can't afford the weapons. Yeah, that's... Got a drone recovery arm, got that at least. Selling that's not going to bring us anywhere near enough to get the weaponry. Yeah, worthless. Alright. So much for that idea. Let's just go back into the nebula, I guess. Okay. Time for an achievement. Let the drone do all the work. I'm not going to touch the ion blast at all. Keep the auto fire on though. Brace! Go fix the O2. You're not useful at this point anyways. I was just in there, you look. I hardly lifted the finger. There's one of the achievements. And now there's a fire in the oxygen room. Okay, Cremedy, you were what? You were shields. And then Maloney back to weaponry. Stay in the nebula for a time longer. Let's see what we got. police and a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. Alright. Let's see what we got. Have at it, Droney. Cause him to completely fall to pieces! Whoa! And he resisted. Rock scouts and reactive plating. Oh well. And he explodes. 69 scrap. Let's get out of there. Try to figure out. We might be able to hit every single beacon from here till the exit. This path. Which will salvage this sector. The mantis there! I will do that. I have to keep an eye on what the anti-ship drone is doing. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to have that much effectiveness against these noons. Hey, they've got a fire! Deal with that, you loons. This might be a very quick episode, perhaps. Or a very long episode, I don't know. There we go. Micromanaging the drone. Yikes. Alright, well, we got a distress call. I will deal with that distress call shortly. Pirate ship looting a small Zoltan cruiser. Oh, they've got a drone themselves. How cute. Fire all weapons and fire all drones. No! Doors offline. I know you're terrible at repairing, but can the Mantis go fix that? See how long it takes for him? I don't know if you can tell, but that yellow is how long it takes for it to repair. It's taking him forever. Micromanaging the anti-ship drone. He's trying to escape. How cute. And that'll be the final blast. Have fun, you lunatics. A repair arm? Oh. No way, I hate that. That takes away some of my scrap to repair the hull. Now that's fine and dandy, but I'd rather choose when to repair it. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but the drone recovery arm has not been increasing our drone numbers because, as you know, the anti-ship drone isn't around my ship. It's over there. Technically destroyed. And that's an enemy combat drone. People, it protects your ship. Alright, distress call it is. I need to find a store and sell this augment ASAP. Lumbering Sultan Freighter? No one at the helm. It's a mystery what happened to the crew. It's a shame to let the opportunity go to waste, though. We get some missiles, drone parts, and some scrap. Alright, we need to find a store. Oh, boy. I don't have time for this at all. So, Zoltans. They're green, as you can see. The shield is also green, and it's got 5 hit points of extra shield damage, but since we're in an asteroid field, it's about as useful as it can be. Drone can help whittle that down as well. Along with that. I'm trying to think of why the... Oh. There we go! I was wondering why the background wasn't animated. I don't know whether that increases or decreases the lag, but we'll have to find out. Looks like it increases the lag. Well, they don't have a shield, so I can barely have to worry about the ions. The ion hit an asteroid. Didn't even think that would work. Power the anti-ship for a second. There we go. A little bit laggy. And there they go. Ship explodes, substantial collection of scrap. I'm going to tweak the options a little bit. Frame limit is off. Vertical sync also off. There we go, a little bit better, I think. Alright. Next beacon. This is going fairly well. This is the early game, though, and it is on easy. Intruders detected! Oh, you're in the oxygen, eh? And it's 2 matches against my 1. Don't know if that's going to work out. Well, I do have better doors, so I might as well just flood the air. Get rid of all non-essential personnel into the med bay. They picked the wrong door. Brace! Dang it, alright. And just go help out in there. Meanwhile, close, open. Charlie, no! Okay, well, we might be fine. Might be. I'm not paying attention to the battle, am I? Okay, Charlie, you get to go there. Cramity, you go in there. Maloney, you go help. Well, apparently the drone's doing the work just fine. That's 1 Mantis dead. Completely missed. That was nice. Charlie, you're back there. Cramity, you go back into there. Maloney back to there. And you back into the med bay. Ship explodes. Problem mitigated. Jump our way to the next beacon. Sure, participate in the study. Got 15 scrap, as well as some small cakes with stiff dough. Uneventful. And a store. Yay! We can finally get rid of this worthless augment. The space whale, that was odd. Alright, well, we can sell the repair arm because I see it as completely and utterly worthless. Crew teleporter and cloaks. Don't need a repair. Could use a little bit more fuel. Missiles, I've got plenty. That's because I haven't been using any. But we do need a weapon. Could use some missiles as well as some drones. That might be an interesting idea. Hermes missile, standard, but powerful. A heavy ion. And a hull laser. Shots per charge, 1 damage per shots, twice damage from system missiles. We got a hull laser. And maybe we should get the Hermes. Might be a valuable investment. Won't be able to use it anytime soon, but... And no cloaking as of yet. We'll see whether that was a valuable investment or not. Now we can power up the whole laser, as we choose. So we can go entirely off of drones for the time being, if we so desire. Not sure if that was a right choice or not. Anyways, we've reached the exit beacon of Sector 2, so... drone parts for scrap. We'll sell a few. Just because we've got so many. Not enough power yet. So, since this happens to be our final beacon for this sector, and since it is Sector 2, that means it's the end of the first episode for this playthrough. Thank you very much, folks, for watching. Greatly appreciate it. And until next time, safe flights. And we will head off to Sector 3. Next. Well, in a few moments for me. Probably a day for you. Well, depends on when I get these things out. R30hedron, out.